You're watching Football Daily, and it's that time of week yet again where we discuss the biggest bits of transfer gossip. With the transfer window now open, we'll be covering all the latest rumours from around Europe. If you hear any transfer rumours yourself, remember to tweet them in and you may be featured in next week's video. So make sure you're following us on Twitter and tweet us with the hashtag TransferTalk to me at ZachJellab. And as ever, make sure you've liked the video and subscribe to the channel. The ongoing transfer saga of Callum Hudson-Odoi to Bayern Munich is finally about to be settled. The German Giants have upped their offer to a huge £35 million for just 42 minutes of Premier League football. Offered a new deal in the summer, Hudson-Odoi has refused to discuss a new contract with his boyhood club after gaining just one appearance from the bench in the Premier League under Sarri. And the talented 18-year-old has reiterated his desire to leave Stamford Bridge for more chances in the first team. We expect the move to be confirmed any minute now, and it looks like the Blues Starlet will be the next youngster developing their craft in Germany, as England has become the new Brazil for scooping out future footballing stars. Similarly to Cho, Alvaro Morata is desperately hunting a one-way ticket out of the city. The Spanish striker, who's racked up just 5 Premier League goals this term, has allegedly held preliminary talks with Sevilla over a loan deal for the rest of the season. Depleted in attack, with Giroud still on the sidelines due to an ankle injury, Maurizio Sarri won't be keen to let go of the forward. But Morata has made it clear he's unhappy after he failed to celebrate either goal in his FA Cup brace last weekend. And with his agent already negotiating in Spain, they might be able to force a January move. Having first joined Chelsea in the summer of 2017, Morata's form was sensational, scoring 7 in his opening 8 games. But he's hit a drought, with his 2 against Forest coming from a 10-game stretch where he'd hit the net just once. Bereft of confidence, a loan back to his homeland could spark a revival in his form. According to reports, Sevilla are willing to cover his $140k a week wages to bring him to Andalusia and help their surprise bid for the title. So it's up to the Blues and whether or not they cash in on their £60 million man and hunt down a replacement up top. Morata, for one, is begging that they do. Not impressed with their number 9 turned 29, Blues fans will be a lot more excited given who is at the top of their shopping list. Mauro Icardi has emerged as Roman Abramovich's number 1 target for Chelsea's attacking rebuild. The Russian is monitoring Icardi's situation with Inter Milan, where the forward sits in a contract stalemate. The Nerazzurri have offered their captain improved conditions in an attempt to increase the hitman's buyout clause, which currently sits at €100 million, a figure Abramovich is fine to meet. Disagreements between Inter and Icardi's agent have arose over his wages, causing many to think that the Argentine might hold out for a bigger pay packet elsewhere in Europe. So far this season, the 25-year-old has 9 goals and 2 assists in 14 starts, scoring a goal every 146 minutes, more lethal than Hazard is managing as a makeshift striker with 159 minutes per goal. Meaning that Mauro might finally break the curse of the Chelsea number 9, should he bring his sparkling form to the Premier League. A bumper Blues transfer talk, we still aren't finished with moves in and out of Sarri's side. Cesc Fabregas virtually confirmed his transfer to Monaco with an emotional goodbye during their FA Cup clash. But news coming from London claims the club are stalling on the deal, keen for him to stay until they have a suitable replacement. According to Goal, Cagliari midfielder Nicolo Barella is on their radar. The 21-year-old contracted to the Serie A side until 2022 could cost as much as £45 million. So if we're to believe all the rumours, this will be an exceptionally expensive window for the Blues. Barella has been widely praised in Italy, and with his stock steadily rising in Serie A, we're expecting him to put a transfer off until at least the summer. Napoli and Inter are both reportedly monitoring the situation and happy to wait until then to put in offers, so any offer from Chelsea would have to be pretty persuasive. But where do you think the young talent should go? Stay in Serie A or switch to the Premier League? Vote in the poll and let me know. We're finally moving away from Chelsea, so calm down in the comments. But only 13.7 miles to Tottenham Hotspur, where it's emerged that Real Madrid have started tracking midfield magician Christian Eriksen. The Independent are reporting that the European champions are planning a mass squad overhaul this summer, with Eriksen at the centre of their plans, as the Dane is considered more gettable than the previous target of Eden Hazard. According to reports, Real are ready to seal the playmaker's signature for €100 million in the summer, following a breakdown between Eriksen and the Spurs boardroom. Having contributed to 11 Premier League goals in just 13 starts, the 26-year-old is yet to benefit from Daniel Levy's dramatically heightened wage ceiling, still earning just £70k a week. Harry Kane earns a base wage of £100,000 a week, with bonuses almost doubling his take-home. But the newspaper reports that Eriksen's demands of a £140k a week deal have caused a stalemate with 18 months left on his contract. Although that is double his current wage, given the context of the league where Mesut Ozil earned £350,000 a week, Eriksen's demands aren't outrageous and could definitely be met in Madrid. Spurs fans, you should probably be worried. Tuttosport are now claiming that Paulo Dybala is at the centre of not one, but 3 offers. Man City, PSG and Bayern Munich are all interested in signing the Argentine international. The Italian news outlet are reporting that the Bianconeri could be willing to sell the 25-year-old in the summer for over €100 million, if an offer comes in. But for the moment, offers from the aforementioned clubs have been ignored by the Serie A champions. Since the arrival of Cristiano Ronaldo in Turin, Dybala has been forced into a different role, but has shown his class as a centre-forward is still there, scoring every time he's been played up front. As long as CR7 is making a fool of Father Time, it's likely the Argentinian will be used mainly on the right wing. Should Dybala be tempted to make a switch in the summer, there will be plenty of big names ready to break their record fees on him. Multiple reports claim that Philippe Coutinho is unsettled in Barcelona, and have led to rumours that the Brazilian could be on his way out of the Nou Camp this window. Bought from Liverpool for £105 million as a replacement for their legendary Iniesta, the 26-year-old hasn't had the smoothest start to life in Catalonia. Coutinho has grown frustrated after switching his lead role at Anfield to be a bit-part player in the Camp Nou. According to the Manchester Evening News, United have opened talks with the ex-Liverpool player, hoping for a shock move this winter. Caught Offside, who broke the story, so probably bullshit, have stated that Manchester United have approached Barca about their playmaker. Yet it remains unclear whether or not the Blaugrana will be willing to let him go this window. But if so, the fee would have to top the £100 million base fee. Moving from La Liga to the Bundesliga, and unsurprisingly, Timo Werner is back in the headlines, with Bild reporting that both the current champions and the current league leaders have entered the race for the striker. With riches from the sale of Christian Pulisic, Borussia Dortmund are now keen to add RB Leipzig's forward to Lucien Favre's squad, and are ready to compete with the league rivals for his signature. The 22-year-old, who signed from Stuttgart in 2016, has scored 11 in 16 starts this term, and is currently bronze place for top scorer in Germany. Valued at €83 million by the CIES, Bayern Munich are currently favourites to land the young talent. However, with Dortmund 6 points clear at the top, they could be able to change his fate. Bild are claiming that Leipzig are hoping to sign Dortmund's Max Philippe, and he could be used in a deal to get Werner to the Westfalenstadion. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that transfer talk. If we have missed out any transfer rumours, let me know in the comments below, and we will try to reply to every single one of your comments. If you've liked this video, hit the like button, and as always guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.